Hi, the Trigger from How the Rock the Stage Media. Again, showing you the bumper to How the Rock the Stage show coming up Wednesday night. We're back again right here at 7 o'clock Eastern Time for another edition of How to Rock the Stage. It will be streaming on Facebook and other platforms as well. And come and join us for that. But today, here on 2 p.m. with the Trigger, streaming live with you every day to give you tips and tricks that are media centered to better help you rock the stage, help you shine on camera and stage so you and your brand authority shine brighter and brighter. Today, we're going to get into a little bit of service or selfish. Why are you an entrepreneur? Why are you in this space that you are in and that you're wanting to learn these media skills to help you amplify you and your brand? I bring this up because a lot of conversation in the last several days about I have this program, I have this thing, I'm trying to help you. Why aren't people not buying my materials, my courses, and so forth? There's a lot of different reasons to unpack around that, but I really want to drill back to the basic core of business and your presence here on social media, on the different platforms that we're on right now. We're on 5 different streaming platforms right now. So, no matter what platforms you're using, no matter what you're trying to do, answer the question: are you really out here to serve people and help people to really amplify them and help them get past the hurdle, or are you here really to make money? Are you here because you are out for more glory, more fame, more riches, or do you have a servant's heart and you want to really serve people? Now, there's nothing wrong with either one of those two by themselves, but when they become the end all, I think you have a problem there as an entrepreneur. Entrepreneurs are dreamers. We are innovators. We are people that are wanting to pioneer something new and go forward. And at the end of the day, most entrepreneurs I talk with, most business people I talk to say, I really began this to serve XYZ community, people, race, whatever it is. And service was the beginning. And it's amazing how many people fall into now it's really about me, my glory, my image, and how much can I get from these people? It's amazing the conversations sometimes on networking calls and panel groups about how much should I charge? Not what should my services be? How should I package this? How should I give the most value to people? The overriding question usually is how much should I charge for my 8-week course, my 4-week course, whatever. Now, that's a great question in theory, but what is the value you're bringing? What is the outcome result of your course, of your book, of your great mastermind year-round package that you offer? What is the outcome? If you're outcome based, that will most likely go back to service. That's going to take you back to I want to help certain people elevate and grow. I want to help them grow by 10x. And if they don't, I have a guaranteed promise blank. Because if you're going to say you're going to 10x somebody and grow them and multiply them, I think you also should back it up with if it doesn't happen, do you just take the money and run? Well, that would fall more in that selfish category, which I really don't think most of us want to be in. I think most of us really do fall in the areas of service, but I think we need to do a better job as entrepreneurs, as business leaders, especially when the whole media thing is going into this now, because there is a little bit of that swagger, that celebrity status. It helps you grow your brand when you're out there and you're on more shows, more podcasts, more interviews. It helps that. And it's easy to tip over into, wow, look at me instead of I'm here to help you. So I think we need to step back and maybe reevaluate a little bit about what we're doing and how we're doing it. Over the course of this month, it has been a tighter month for a lot of entrepreneurs and speakers that I hang out with and work with. The holidays are here, the recession is here, and some people are questioning their price value of what they give. Now, before you go slashing rates, I believe in Christmas rates and Christmas bundles and those type of things. But if your rate and your bundle is really there to help somebody, if your service is so good, it really does equal $5,000, $10,000. I would recommend not scaling back from that. Yeah, give a Christmas discount or something, but I would not encourage you to scale back because of recession, economic woes, or fear that it's just not working right now. Because if your value is your value and the outcome is the same outcome, then it's worth it. That's service. And I believe the service is worth the price you put on it. However, if you play the game where, you know what, XYZ is charging that much for a similar course, and I don't know if my service and my product, my result equals there, then I think you do need to look in the mirror and say, what do I want to price this at? But then you're getting a little bit in that selfish range of, I want to match my competition. It's like going down the road. How many of you go down the road and you stop and you look and see the gas prices? Literally, you can have the same gas prices up and down the street. And then there's one person who's trying to cut down. Well, here in the Baltimore, DC area, someone recently tried to drop the rates so low, it actually hit an alarm, a trigger. You can only go so far in discounted rates until there is something that's wrong. There's actually federal laws and guidelines for this. And here in our area, it actually happened. Now, gasoline is still gasoline. It's still going to move your car. It's still going to help you get up and down the highways. There is that time when some at the pump jack up prices. We all know what happens around the holidays. When the world is traveling, the prices will go up. It's just a natural progression, supply and demand. But this individual did it simply because I wanted to see how long I could drop it down and see how many customers I could fly in and out of here. Now, is that service or is that quick profit? The gas people probably thought it was quick profit. That's why they created that law, so you couldn't do that and go too crazy with it. So what are we doing as entrepreneurs, as business leaders? I have a heart of service, and my heart of service has been a detriment. Honestly, I've had many speakers speak to me about my rates, my services, my prices. And instead of actually pricing it at the value, I price it under value all the time because I just want to serve and love and help people. I now have coaches, other people advising and help me get beyond myself more because the service does equal a value. And that value is worth your time, your energy, your resources. So learn to crystallize that better. Learn to really sit back and see, what am I providing here? If you know your pain point that you're addressing, and if you're going to help them get beyond that pain point, what is that worth to help them get beyond that pain point? Now, how many sessions is it going to take? What sort of services do you need to provide? What sort of coaching do you need to have? Is it one-on-one or is it group dynamics? Is it a self-run module or is it a true live interactive coaching experience? All of those will kind of depend on what your service rates are going to be. And I think you should evaluate those. There's nothing wrong with having a great replay course, and it's there. It doesn't have to be over the top, high expensive. Again, if you're moving and working in the high C-level suite area, those high price ranges on big corporate issues, you probably want to charge accordingly and make sure that you're servicing them well and charging for the amount that you're worth your time and energy. What do you do if you find yourself on the other side of the line? You do some self-reflection this holiday season, you find out that this is more of a selfish endeavor. Yeah, I'm good at what I do, but I'm really good at what I do. And you jack up the price because that's where it takes you. I would hope maybe the Ghost of Christmas Present, Past, Future would come and visit you this Christmas and help you see that and help you break that. Because right now, I think there's so much a need to serve and really help people. There's competition. There's enough work to go around to help people out there. You don't have to be afraid of not getting clients. Never fear getting clients. No matter how tight or tough it is, people need good coaches, good leaders, good entrepreneurs, but they also want good service. And I think if you're going to brag on anything, besides your own accolades, besides your own background, the history you have, the things you do, I think the best thing you could put out there is, I serve people blank. I serve people and they get these type of results. Bank. Use testimonials to share what your service gets people results. People will speak about the results you got for them. Yes, they're going to mention you. It's going to cheer you on. That's not selfish. That's you being the expert, the leader that you are to show up. I wanted to share that today because it's been going around. It's a conversation piece in many calls right now. So it's not just a few people I'm talking with. I think there's a lot of people wrestling with the holiday season, How do you offer services? How do you charge people? What is my services worth and value? I would say survey some of your clients, survey some of your people, get feedback on what you're doing, what you're presenting. Is it a service to them? Is it something they could have done on their own? Or is it something that really you specialize in and it is a service, it's worth it? Or honestly, if someone's going to give you feedback, give them permission. They'll let you know, does this come along as a self-serving endeavor? Or am I really doing this because I really want to serve and help people? And is that coming across? Check yourself. It will make the difference in 2023. I think the world is changing. I think people are checking us out more and more. They're not just looking for the bottom line, the end result, the dollar result. I think people are looking for good coaches, good leaders, good public speakers that have heart of service that will make more of an impact personally, professionally, and even globally when you come from a heart of service. Have a great day. We're going to see you back here tomorrow. Don't forget, coming up tonight, we do have a book launch party. This is a great one because this is a book about service. This book is designed to help other people learn how to write books. It's a book about creating a path to create your own book and have it do well when you market it, you write it, you package, you budget. And Stuart Bell is going to be celebrating this amazing book launch. Join us tonight, 6 o'clock p.m. I'm going to put the link into the chat here if you want to grab that and join us at 6 p.m. tonight. We will be doing interviews. We will be having live Q&A, and we're also going to have some prizes to give away and so much more. And again, this book is meant to help you because a book is a great way to elevate your brand, elevate your message, and to serve people with great content. And then coming up on Thursday, we're going to have an open mic again, and that will be on Meetup. If you go to Meetup and look for open mic in Silver Spring, Maryland, you're going to find me, Trigger, Rich Bontrager, and click on that, register, and join us. This week on Open Mic, we are going to be allowing people to share a 5 to 7 minute mini talk about what their favorite character is. I'm looking forward to this. What's the favorite character? Not what is the favorite actor, but what's the favorite character and why are they so appealing? Why are they so special to you? Come and join us on Thursday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time for Open Mic. Hey, that's going to do it for today. I'm the Trigger, Rich Bontrager. If you want to learn more about media skills, coaching, and help you elevate your brand, to maybe wrestle with some of these questions of service, pricing, structure, and what am I really putting out there? Let's have a frank conversation about how you and your brand show up here, and what are you really communicating? Is it coming from that place of service, or do we need to change some of your messaging to help you have a greater reach, greater impact, and truly serve people? Contact me, Rich, at richbontrager.net, or simply go to rockthestagemedia.com, and we'd love to connect with you. I'll see you tomorrow, 2 p.m. with The Trigger right here.